Don't marry a man that doesn't listen to you. No. Don't marry a man in whose sight your opinion does not matter. Don't marry a man that dishonors you.
Oh yes, she said it right. I said it too. Do not marry a man who does not listen to you. Do not marry a man who does not consider your ideas, your opinion upon something that you guys are doing together. Okay? Maybe it comes to dressing and or a dinner, and there's maybe you want to go and he doesn't want to go. Okay? I mean, okay, that should now, let me not use that example. Let's talk about family issues. You do not get along with his sister, and he's like, he wants the sister to come and stay in the house, and you're like, I don't want, and he's like, I want. Sometimes, honestly, I think if he truly loves you, I'm not saying he shouldn't love his sister, but if he wants you to be comfortable and he knows that you and his sister are having serious issues, he should respect a bit of what you are saying. I'm not saying he should respect and agree to all you are saying, but there are some situations at which you have to agree with your partner to make your partner feel comfortable. So by then, he's supposed to agree with you. Do not marry a man who doesn't listen to you. Could be you people want to invest, and you're like, use the money, buy plots of land for the meantime. After 5 years, that land is going to generate more money. And he's like, he doesn't want. Sometimes it's good to listen. Those who are married out there, I am saying, sometimes take time to analyze what your partner is bringing you as an idea. You can tell her in a nice way, or tell him in a nice way, okay, baby, give me a few days to think about it. I'll get back to you. Why not? This is a nice way of, making things calm, Then after some few days, when you have done also your own research and everything, you can now come back and say, okay, this is what I think. That. But do not be with a man who says, is this and nothing more. Do not be with a man like that. This is submission in a negative way. I personally will not be in a relationship like that, because I need to be heard as well.
Okay, here's the good part. God will never give a male a finished woman. This is very important now. The woman that you are looking for, the one in your head, does not exist. That's why you can't find the perfect woman. She only exists in your mind. God will only give you the raw material. He said, I want you to cultivate her and make her into the woman in your mind. So your job is to develop and to refine and to train and to educate and to improve the woman in your life. That means the longer a woman stays with you, the better she should become.
And this is my preferred pastor. May his soul rest in peace. I love this man so much because he speaks the truth. You see, I saw a whole picture of submission in the whole thing, but in a positive way. Positive submission. What he said is completely true. Let me tell you, there are some men, he has all the money and everything, but you see, you will not see the money on him. You see the money when you see his wife. Then you'll be like, damn, this guy, salute. He has built his own wife. You see, it's like you are buying an engine. It's like you are buying an engine. So you go now, you bought the engine, you want to build the car. You now go and get the car parts and add it to it to create your own car, which you are going to make it your own and nobody else. When I was little, I've seen some of my uncles and wife, how they were acting, okay? A good part of my uncle also married Western women, and they trained them. You see, when you marry a wife, a woman, woman or wife, you have to train her the way you want her to treat you. That was then, before. But now, can you train a donkey? I'm sorry, nobody should come and beat me.
May God forgive you.
But it's the truth. Most of the women today now, they're acting like a donkey. It's a donkey that you cannot train. Everything you do, no, he won't move unless you beat it. I'm not saying somebody should go and beat his girlfriend or fiancé, please. But you see, what Pastor Monroe wanted to say clearly is, how you want your wife to treat you at home, sometimes give her a little hint about how you want to be treated at home, or how you want to be treated in general, okay? There are some, when I was little, for example, I have this uncle of mine. He has a German wife. When we finish, I notice, when we finish eating, my uncle is the last person sitting at the table. The wife brings him warm water. She sits by his side. Actually, they all eat at 5 p.m. dinner. They eat dinner at 5 p.m. So everybody eats and blah blah. We the kids, after we are done, we clear the table and we go upstairs, watch TV or whatever. And my auntie, the German woman, she sits by my uncle, give him warm water to drink, and they talk, I don't know, their own talk. This is a woman who can cook wachi, rice and beans. This is a woman who can cook tozafi or amala. This is a woman, is a white woman. She has been trained. Now, I'm going to my second uncle. He married a woman from his own country. For her, I noticed that when my uncle gets visitors, do you know what she does? When the visitors are there, she will serve them, okay, welcome them with drinks and petty chops and all that, small chops and all that. Then she excuses herself. Now, when she excuses herself, she doesn't go far away. She sits, let's say maybe the kitchen is not too far from the living room, so she just sits right there. She's waiting for the husband to call her in case of anything. Today now, people come and visit you, everybody is there, wifey is also there and everything. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes I believe some of our values have been lost. Because before, the woman would sit inside and wait for the husband to call her to participate into anything he's discussing with either his friends or family members. Because let me tell you, women's mouth is very sharp. It can divide an entire family. I'm telling you. So you have to be careful. There's another one too. The husband, anytime he comes home, he carried the son and everything, but he always leaves it at the entrance of their house, at the entrance of the main door, the main entrance, at the doorstep of the main entrance. And then my cousin, she will always be like, when you do that, carry it, bring it inside the room, then I'll clean it and blah blah. She did it for 1 week. That one, it was a fresh marriage, fresh. So they were now getting to know each other in their, the husband doesn't care, he will just leave it there. And now, do you know what she did? She decided not to talk. As soon as he comes, she's the first person who meets the husband at the main entrance. She confused him, some keys and everything. When he dropped the shoe, she carries herself. You have to understand that a woman has to be trained in her, whether before or after the marriage. You have to teach her things. I remember I heard one of my friends saying, when his dad goes out, he doesn't eat tilapia outside. Listen, but when he's at home, do you know why he eats tilapia? Because the mom has already removed all the bones out of the tilapia. This is a man, the way he has trained his wife, he will not go elsewhere. Even if he goes, he won't waste time because the wife knows him much more than the woman outside. There are so many things that modern women have lost, but I really hope we'll go back to our old values as being traditional women. A woman and a man can be trained to make sure the marriage is going to work, because at the end of the day, nobody is perfect, and communication is key. Communication is key. My husband is eating. When my husband used to eat, I bring the water in which he's going to wash his hands. I bring the water in a container, a small bowl. I bring it to him. He washes his hand after eating. Then I give him a napkin to clean his hand. It is submission in a positive way, because it is my duty as a wife to do that. When my husband, normally my ex-husband, when he does not come home by 8 p.m., I call him and ask him, where are you? What time are you coming? Because I have cooked. Then he'll say, oh, I will come late, but you wait for me. Then when he comes home, I heat the food. I sit by his side with a glass of water. Then we are there. But upon all that, we were having problems. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't cook for him. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't call him and know where he is. Because at the end of the day, he was my husband. And I owe him that respect as being my husband. Even though we have problems or whatever, or he has cheated or whatever, all those things should be aside. I should play my duty. I always say to my ladies, play your duty as a wife. Just do it. There is time, you'll find the time to sort out those. But at the end of the day, just play your role. Just play your role. Communication is key.
Once a woman gives up financial independence to a mate, it's over.
Yeah.
But you have to be prepared, because if you're not prepared, then you're stuck. And more women have to accept lifestyles that are unpleasant because they are financially stuck.
That's my mom. Judge Judy. I love her. She will tell you her peace of mind, and that's it. You should watch her program. Very interesting. Judge Judy. Very interesting woman. Yeah, she said it clearly. You see, there's this thing that make me laugh when there are those women who say, I bring myself on the table. Okay, so I'm going to use you and dump you because you have nothing else to bring. And be real. It is sad to see that those women are using themselves as a guarantee.
Are you serious? Like, serious? Like, really serious?
Hello. Where the world is going now is to a different level. Let me tell you, it will come to a point where all these big bottles and everything and all that, it will pass. Right now, it is the season, but it will pass. Are you aware that Kim Kardashian has reduced her bottles? She has learned that bottles does not keep a man. It's very simple. Bottles does not keep a man. It's your brain, your character, your attitude, and how knowledgeable you are. Let me say, I bring myself on the table. You see, what Judge Judy say is submission by force. Submission in a negative way. Because if you're a woman, you have no job, you become a slave. Because you're going to depend on somebody. And if nobody is helping you, you're in trouble. because you are not doing anything for yourself. A few days ago, I was telling a young girl I met that do not forget that your job is your first freedom. Without your job, you have no freedom. So if you don't have a job, you are in trouble. You'll be depending on somebody. And whatever the person tells you to do, you have no choice to do it. Because that's what you have chosen. You have chosen to become a slave. And do not complain. Because you have nothing to do with yourself as a person. You are depending on someone. And so the person is going to use you. So my ladies, I say and I say it again. If you are out there eating somebody's money, doing nothing, spending your whole day on Instagram and TikTok, shaking your bum bum or whatever, and you think it's going to take you a long way, I'm telling you, you are lying to yourself. First, you must do some self-grooming of your attitude, of your character, and the kind of man you are. Secondly, try to find yourself something to do. Okay? You see me here right now sitting. I'm a banker. I'm a model. I'm a nail artist. I fix nail. I'm a makeup artist as well. And 3, I'm a designer. I do crochet. This is what I do. I also do this. So if you are a woman and you are not able to find your own path, to find your own goal, I'm sorry. Britney's piece.
I don't know.
What is like respectful in a relationship? Like
Trusting the
those
person
guidelines?
and not paying somebody to see if they would cheat.
But it happened.
Not true.
You went on a date with this girl.
It wasn't a date.
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
No.
Yeah, and you guys hooked up. You can't sit here and deny that.
I am denying because it's not true.
Okay, sure.
She's a client, and after we were working out, we got food, which was across the street.
That's
where
not
we
what she
walked.
told me.
That's what I'm telling you.
She told me you guys had sex.
I'm telling you we didn't.
So are you saying she's lying?
I'm saying she's lying.
Let's find out from her.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
Paula, can you tell him what you told me?
So I pretty much told her that you took me to this really fancy restaurant, and afterwards we went back to my place and hooked up.
And that he came on to you in the car and you guys were kissing.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Why would you sit here and lie?
I lied because
So you weren't telling the
Wait.
truth?
I didn't think that she deserved you, so I
Okay.
lied.
So
We're
Oh my
kind of
God.
friends. Clearly,
You see
she
the-
doesn't value the faithful, amazing man that
This
you
is
are.
clearly no
I thought,
trust.
maybe I have a chance because
So you thought you had a
trust.
chance with him, so you're trying to homewreck
respect.
us so that you can be with him?
And
Wow.
there's a problem of
Thanks.
communication. If you heard the latter part,
She lied to my
the
face.
lady said,
And what have I been saying?
I did lie because you are an amazing guy. She does not deserve you. I believe it's because probably the girl, so-called girlfriend, might have opened up to the girl on the laptop about maybe some of her fears, some of her insecurities and everything, which has given the way out to the lady on the laptop saying she doesn't deserve you. And I wanted to try my luck. You see, women to women, we are wicked already. That's why I always say, your relationship issue, marital issue, do not talk about it to a third person. Unless it is your mom or your auntie, But be careful with especially people you call your friends to open up about your family issues and all that. Be careful. Okay? And me, with what I saw, she does not trust the guy. She does not respect the guy because how dare you call me, put me in front of like a public view, people are viewing me from everywhere in the world, confronting me with such, and how? That shows you do not respect me. You do not believe all I do. Honestly, if I'm the guy, I'm going to break up with the girl. Honestly, I'll break up with that girl. Because you're making me look like a fool in front of the whole world when I don't deserve it. Look at how aggressively she was talking to the guy. Look at how, meanwhile she was doing all those things for nothing. Let's watch the second part. Let's watch what
All right,
is
well,
happening now.
I'm sorry for doing that and making it go that far instead of talking to you about it. When I feel like someone's pulling away, I'll just pull away too. We were long distance, and I see you liking all Instagram girls' pictures, and you were not texting me as much, not calling me.
I was working a lot, but that doesn't mean I was cheating on you.
I'm really sorry.
I mean, I appreciate your apology. It takes a lot to apologize, especially, after all of that. I didn't fully understand, everything that was going on. But now that I do, it clearly makes sense as to why you were so upset, and it really just comes down to a communication issue. And that doesn't seem like a good enough reason to throw everything that we had away. I miss you so much.
Yeah, I miss you a lot. Stop being awkward.
I want you to give us a second chance.
Honestly, you're so cute. I feel like I should be asking you for the second chance after all of this bullshit.
So is that a yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we seen the video, and relationship is complicated. Okay, so I'll go back a little bit on my words, because first of all, they are both matured. I like the way the guy took the girl apology. It's not everybody who does that. And secondly, I love the way she came forward and said she's really sorry. And like I said, she was explaining it's due to her insecurity also, because she noticed he has been liking other girls. No, there's a problem somewhere. Is she stalking the guy? I mean, is she checking all his movements online? That's a red flag. Honestly, doesn't she have anything else to do than checking the guy movement and everything? So you have all the time to check the number of girls I have liked. Really? There's a problem somewhere. I hope their relationship is going to last, especially it's a long distance relationship. Maybe the guy can try to move closer to her, so it will boost up a little bit of their trust. It's going to build more confidence in the girl, for her not to feel like something is happening behind her back. But aside that, still, I don't think this relationship is healthy. But I like the guy heart. He was very matured. For taking her back is a big move. Now the lady has to work on herself. That's what I can say. Because if in a relationship there's no trust, there's a problem. Yes. That's
What's up?
If you want, Rob, can I say something?
Sure, what's up?
If you want more coffee, ask for it.
I beg your pardon?
Just tapping on your cup? Come on. That's how you treat a maid, not your wife.
Okay, this is my fault. See, I bought Sheila a copy of The Feminine Mystique. She's been acting militant ever since. Sorry.
Honey, does my tapping offend you?
Of course not. Rob is such a wonderful provider. I consider it an honor to take care of him.
See? She's happy.
Didn't mean to spoil the mood.
Okay. Let's talk about the husband who does science, or he does some action to communicate with his wife. The other woman found it like offensive, but the woman herself found it normal, which means, once again, like Pastor Monroe said, you must train your wife, build her the way you want. Okay, my dad, for example, with his wife, when they go to a party and he wants to leave, he actually touches his ears, and the wife understands it. Then she calls us, the children, to start preparing for us to leave. You see, it's nice when as a couple you have some signs, you have some, it brings the couple together. It makes you people unique. Okay, now some women might find it normal if their husband tap the, some people too, they might find it offensive. So it depends on how your home has been trained. I don't find anything offensive in that, because I was brought up also in a home where my dad was doing quite a bit of science and actions and here and there, so I don't find it so offensive. And at times I will prefer that if you see somebody doing something weird with their husband or wife, keep quiet, because you have no idea of how their marriage is going. I think the woman who said she's not your maid, you shouldn't do that, she should have kept quiet and do that reproach like with her own husband when they are back in the house. And also, you see, the husband felt a bit embarrassed when she spoke about the thing. You see, sometimes it's better to keep quiet. It's not everything you see that you talk about. My ladies, some women have, I don't know, their mouth is so sharp. It's not everything you see that you talk about. Sometimes just keep quiet.
Who be that sweet girl now? Wait, see, you get nyash, you get breasts, you get stains, you can't sleep fine, you can't sabi cook. Normally, you be wife material. Normally, you be wife material. Normally, you be full option, see girl. Normally, you be full option, you get nyash, you get breasts, you get stains, you can't sleep fine, you can't sabi cook. Normally, you be wife material. Normally, you be wife material. See fine girl now, see sweet girl now, see sad girl now. Full option, babe! Are you take? Who be that sweet girl now? Wait, see, you get nyash, you get breasts, you get stains, you can't sleep fine, you can't sabi cook. Normally, you be wife material. Normally, you be wife material. Normally, you be full option, see girl. Normally, you be full option, you get nyash, you get breasts, you get stains, you can't sleep fine, you can't sabi cook. Normally, you be wife.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
Nyash, you have breast. You have brain, you can cook, you are a wife material. I mean, how can that make you a wife material? So a woman just thinks because she has bum, she has breasts, she has intelligence, she can cook food, she's a wife material. But there's more to being a wife than just breast and the bum and what? Intelligence and cooking. There's much more to it. There's character, which is the main thing that makes a wife. There's character, you know, but they didn't put character there. You have nyash.
All right. My program is coming to an end. Yes, I'm going. So, do not forget to like. Do not forget to subscribe, please, if you're a new viewer. And do not forget to drop your comment. I need your comments, please. I need your comments, my ladies. So, you heard, there's this new TikTok, whatever that says, you get breast, I'll look for it and put it. You get breast, you go young, I can cook or whatever. You know, I said it earlier on at the beginning of the program that it is not everybody who is a marital wife or a marital woman. It's not everybody. Some people, their end of journey is boyfriend and girlfriend. There are some people, their end of journey is mistress, side chick. There are some people, their end of journey is wife. Okay. If you are talking about cooking, a man can cook, my sister. Maybe even better than you. Secondly, you have bread, you have yanch or bonbon. Let me tell you, the men are tired of all those things. So, you don't know. The men are tired of all those things. They are tired. Honestly. There is nothing that is new in front of them anymore. You know, you are seeing pure water everywhere. Oh, everywhere you go, big nyash, everywhere, big nyash. It's nothing new again for them. There's nothing special anymore. My ladies, you have to shine your eyes or shine your attitude. In fact, shine your attitude. See, you can have all those things. You can look like Miss World and everything, but your attitude is number one. Your attitude, I say it and I say it again, your attitude, your character. That's nowadays the men have opened their eyes. So they are not chasing anymore the big woman, whatever. They are looking for the one who can give him peace of mind, meaning good character. good attitude, good manners. That's what they are looking for, my sister. They're tired of the big breasts, the big bombs, all those things. Was cooking. He can cook. He can cook. Let me tell you. So the pastor said it again and again. When they ask you, what are you bringing on the table? And you think, I'm bringing myself. You are stupid. You are a fool. There is something wrong with you. There is your Congolo that is not correct. Yes. I'm telling you. If you are not happy, go and ask your
grandfather.
Honestly, my ladies, sit up. I said sit up. You have to be careful. Sit up. You have to be careful. It is no more about the visual side though. Now they are looking for women who have good manners, good attitude. They are looking for the women who can respect him. They are looking for women who can respect them. The Bible itself said, respect your husband. Your husband will love you more and more. That is it. My ladies, be careful. I say it and I say it again. Be careful. You have to check your attitude. Your attitude, your character. You have to check it. You have to check it. It is not a rich man that will make you happy in your marriage. It is not a tall man who will make you happy in your marriage. It is not a short man who will make you happy in your marriage. It is not a handsome man who will make you happy in your marriage. It is not a white or black or Chinese or Indian man who will make you happy in your marriage. What will make you happy first is you yourself as a woman with good character. From that, you are going to get a man with good values. Whether he's short, whether he's tall, whether he's white, whether he's Chinese, whether he's ugly, whether he's poor. At the end of the day, he's making you happy. Happy doesn't necessarily mean having the money. You can have the money, but there's a surplus to it. The surplus is putting some icing on the cupcake. Yes, that icing is emotion, attention, time he's going to spend with you. The time he's going to give you, that is the thing. So be careful, my ladies. Be careful. You might be bypassing by your future husband without knowing. Just because he's short, you say you don't want him. It is not fair. You have to be careful. Because that short man can make you happy. Yes. Yes. Anyway. Alright. We are almost about to close. And my name is Vion Shodaton. Welcome to Vion Chronicle. And my dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure there are some gentlemen who are pinking on my videos. And I want to say thank you for your time. Yes, I forgot. I ask you, if you have found your husband in the matrimonial bedroom with another lady, what will be your attitude? Well, I'm sure some women will comment. But let me tell you, what the woman did was, whew, she saw it. And she said, you know, at the beginning she wanted to shout, but she retracted herself and said, oh, excuse me, I think I'm disturbing you people. I'm going to excuse myself. So she left the bedroom for them. She sat down at the living room. Can you do that? Can you? And then she sat there. Not even 2 minutes. The husband came to beg. Come and see begging. The side she carried herself away. That day has made the husband respect her forever. He never dared to cheat on her again. He never dared. He never tried. That's my story. No, not my story. It's one of my friend's auntie story. Anyway, so if you have any suggestion, any story you want to share, and then I'm going to drop my email address down there so you can share with me your story and I can do a reaction over it, maybe give my point of view as an advice and all that. Yeah, please, I really need your support. Kindly share. Thank you. Have a nice evening and see you on Saturday. When I hear Saturday, I feel like, oh, I feel so happy. I feel flowers are falling on me. Saturday is always Interesting. Ooh, Saturday. I can't wait for Saturday. I'm so excited. Anyway, my ladies, my gentlemen, thank you. Have a nice evening. And this is Vion Chronicle. See you on Saturday.
With you, I see forever oh so clearly. I might have been in love before, but it never felt this true. Our dreams are young and we both know they'll take us where we want.